welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see in today's video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about my plants. I have not had my plants for that long, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, I post occasionally my plants, and yesterday I posted it and a lot of you guys had a lot of questions, so I was like, you know what, let me have a video that you guys can come back to if you guys ever have any questions or anything like that. So if you guys are ready, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you guys are new. So to start, I got my first plant in February, which was this one right here. It's so cute. It's a golden pothos, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different pothos kinds. I have 3 golden and 1 marble, and these have been my favorite to start with. I feel like for beginning, it's very easy. They're not that hard to maintain. I think for the first one, when I first got it, I almost killed it. Just because I asked the lady like, oh, how often should I water it? She's like, oh, water it once a week. And I was literally listening to her like, oh, I have to water it once a week. So I was waiting 1 week until I would water it again, and the leaves would get super droopy. So my boyfriend Trippy actually was working at a plant growing place, and he was telling me like, oh, you should check the soil. So one thing that he would do was like, if you ever have a plant and you're like wondering if it needs watering or anything like that, just touch the soil, and if you touch it like kind of deep, you'll be able to see if it's moist kind of inside, you know what I mean, or if it's just dry at the top. And that's kind of how I've been watering my plants now. I'll just like literally just touch the soil on all of them. So I have 4 different pothos. I have this one. I don't know the names to all of my plants, honestly, you guys. I'm gonna try to remember, just because I feel like this is a test right now and I should know what kind I have. So yeah, I have 3 golden pothos, 1 marble queen. This is the marble queen. She's so pretty. I have this one, which is a baby monstera. Oh my god, it has a baby leaf. That's so cute. And then I have a big monstera over there that I don't have in the frame. It's so cute. This one is supposed to grow that big, so I'm hoping it grows that big. I also got a snake plant that's super easy to maintain. I honestly hardly ever water this one. This one doesn't really need a lot of water. And it looks hella nice. I should get more of these. This is a snake plant. And then I also got a money tree, which if you guys seen my last vlog, I think, where I was plant shopping, I just got that one. I also have this one. This one has been kind of hard for me, which is the peace lily. When I first got it, I almost killed it because I had it on my windowsill and I was frying the leaves. So some of the leaves on the ends are like brown, but it's not dead. So that's good. I've been having it for about like 3 months now, and it's been really good. The only thing is that you do have to maintain it kind of a lot, like be cutting off the leaves and making sure that it stays alive pretty much. So that one has been kind of hard, but I think the more you start to get different plants, like if you're starting and you get a pothos, that one's very easy. I would recommend kind of getting a little bit more, so that way you start getting familiar with how different each of them need watering. Some of them need more cuttings often, you know, like the snake plant, I never have to cut this. I hardly ever water it. It's just like a nice plant. It kind of just feels like a home decor. It looks hella cute. Okay, so moving on, I have this one in the front. Is the polka dot plant that I got at, where did I get it? The Conservatory of Flowers. And this one has been very, not, I would say difficult, but it kind of was at first, because I didn't really know how often I had to water it. But this one needs watering almost every day. Like If not, she gets hella droopy. Like all her leaves go down. She looks very sad. And lately she hasn't been like that. I've been able to keep her up, looking cute. It looks like she has new growth coming in also, so that's exciting. I might have to repot her soon because she's kind of in a small one. And that's another thing. I'm starting to learn like when to repot them. I feel like over time you kind of just start to get to know your plants. They're kind of like babies, you know, like they start to grow and you kind of start to feel like they're outgrowing things, you know. Like I feel like this pot is just like too small for this amount. Like it would do better in a bigger pot. But I also have this one. This one's one of my favorites. This is the Tradescantia. I don't know what Tradescantia nanuto, I think is what it's called. But it's so cute. It's like a purple plant. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And you guys, I've had this plant for like about 2 to 3 months as well, and it's been growing and I'm so happy. Like I used to have it in this one spot where it fit perfectly, and now the leaves, like if I try to fit it into that spot, the leaves are getting hit. So I know that it's getting taller, and eventually I'm not sure if these will like hang down or if it'll grow going up. But that's the fun about having plants as well. Like I don't really know what's supposed to happen. I'm just going with the flow. I am gonna be repotting this one. This is the Song of India Dracena, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna put the name up here because I really can't remember. And it's funny because I looked it up right before this video because I wanted to know the name of it, but I forgot. This is what it looks like though. It's so pretty. This one's supposed to grow super tall, and I can already see the roots are coming out of the bottom of the pot. I don't know if you guys could see that. Honestly, it's starting to come out more because yesterday when I looked at it, it wasn't this much. So I know that it's growing pretty fast. So I ended up getting another pot, which is a little bit bigger, as you guys can see. And I'm gonna be putting it into this one. So that way it has more space. You don't want the roots to be coming out of the pot like that because it'll just damage the roots. And once the roots are damaged, it's not gonna be able to grow properly. So you really wanna give it space. And the soil has fertilizer, which is food. So you wanna make sure that it's getting that food and that water. Right now it's not getting anything, it's just getting dried out. So I got my potting mix. Let's move some of these plants out the way. This is the potting mix that I use. It's the Miracle Grow plants twice as big, feeds up to 6 months. And I ended up getting another bag today because I'm already out of that one. I'm about to be out of that one. So we're just gonna go ahead and start. First, we're gonna start with taking this one out. Well, I'm gonna put a little bit of soil into this first. One thing that you want to like keep in mind when you guys are buying pots or anything like that, when you guys are repotting, is you want to make sure that it has like holes at the bottom, so that way the water isn't just sitting in the pot. You know, it has like kind of like a drainage system. So this one has like a 2-layer. So right here where I'm gonna put the soil, it still has space where the water is gonna be able to drip down. That's one thing to remember. And make sure you guys are using the right soil for the plants that you guys have. Right now I have pretty much all the same kind of plants, but say I was trying to repot like a aloe or like a succulent or like a cactus kind, I would need a different kind of soil. I wouldn't be able to use that one. So that's one thing to also keep in mind. I honestly have not repotted a lot of plants. I'm still learning. I'm still a beginner. But I think in the past couple of months, I've been learning a lot. Oh, see how this one came out hella easy? Ooh, look at these roots. Yeah, that looks looks crazy. They're like orange and pink almost. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set it down. I do have like a garbage bag on the table right now, so that way when I'm done I could just... So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing it all right here. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of this potting mix and already put some in the new pot. And then you wanna take out this soil and just basically leave the roots. You don't want to damage the roots though, so when you guys are doing this, just make sure you're being like kind of careful, you know, don't be like too rough with it. Just kind of break it down a little bit. Whoa. They look like little shrimps.
Those are the roots?
Yeah, is that bad?
No. They're usually supposed to be white, but I don't know.
What does red mean?
Nothing bad, I don't think so.
Yeah, I hope not. See, that's something that we're still learning as well.
It's all a learning process.
Yeah.
I think once you repot it, it's gonna go back. It's gonna be good. As long as it has roots, I think it's good.
Yeah, and as long as the roots don't look like they're damaged. You'll be able to know when the root is damaged. You'll have like, it'll just look bad. These still look healthy.
Might have just been a time for a change.
Yeah, I need a new, well, it says it feeds up to 6 months. So I think like you do have to repot your plants pretty often. I did see sometimes like people are like, oh, when you buy a new plant, it's good to repot it, you know, yourself. So that's something that you guys can do. I don't always repot my new plants. I pretty much leave it. Unless I start to see like, oh, this soil looks kind of bad, then I'll repot it. I'm gonna repot some of my pothos because some of the soil does look kind of dry. I feel like it just needs like fresh soil. But like I said, you guys will be able to, you'll pretty much be able to tell. Your plants are like your babies. One thing you want to make sure is that there's not any bugs or anything like that when you're like taking the soil out, because obviously that'll damage your plant or the roots. It'll like eat the roots up or something like that. I think this is good. And then I have my pot, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Oh, that's cute.
Maybe put a little bit more soil.
More soil on the bottom?
Yeah, like right in the middle, so it can sit right in the middle of the pot.
Thanks, babe. What I do actually. Oh, so it could be a little bit more higher, I get you.
Yeah, because eventually I think the roots grow down.
Yeah.
You just want to give them a little bit more space to grow. Put a little bit more soil.
A little bit more?
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, can you help me get some more soil, please? Sorry, I don't know if this is a 2-person job. I'm pretty sure 1 person would be able to do it. You would just have to like have your potting mix like out already.
You could just spread it around after. Is that good or do you need more? I got some dirt in my eye.
You okay?
I like breathe into the bag. I got some in my nose too. Dude.
I think it's good.
Yeah. It's good, huh?
Yay, it's in a bigger pot now. The only thing is I don't want it to be lopsided, so I want to make sure that it's really in there good. And for some reason it feels like it looks like a cake. Like,
you want to put a little bit more just in case?
yes, that's a lot better. It looks more sturdy in there now. Yay, we got our Song of India repotted. It's in a bigger pot now. The roots can breathe. I'm probably gonna water it tomorrow, so that way it's good. I think it's good. Cause even when it was in this one, it was wobbly like this. Like that's just the way this plant is. Cause it's like so thin.
Yeah.
The little like.
And the roots haven't really moved right now. Once they start moving and they grip the soil, it's all gonna like come together.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, thank you, babe. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I like it.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My battery is about to die. So comment down below any questions or anything like that that I wasn't able to get to that you guys may have. If you guys are thinking about getting a new plant, I say go for it. Try a golden pothos, a snake plant. Any of these that I showed you guys today are good to start with. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Close into my dreams.